What's up, guys, and welcome back to Schedule 1. It is weird waking up in this old apartment. So we've kind of graduated from this thing, but your boy's been doing a little bit of housekeeping since the last episode, and I think she's going to become useful again. So we've cleaned it up in here a little bit. I'm going to show you guys everything we've been up to. Like I said, basically just kind of organizing, doing a little bit of cleaning, moving things around, and we are going to be kind of expanding our business, but also kind of refocusing on what's really important. So this is the motel over here. We had some extra beds and stuff. I no longer have a bed in the bungalow. We've got beds in here, as well as that one bed over in the sweatshop. Now let's go back to the bungalow, and not a lot has changed over here. We have added a couple of little storage solutions, but basically we're getting ready for a big overhaul, and we are going to be turning this into a grass house, and the sweatshop is going to be our crystal house. So actually I think this should be done. We can go ahead and collect this. Hello, beautiful brand new batch of the worst stuff that has ever hit the street. Just very poor quality there. I believe we probably, do we have any more here? I know Anthony's hard at work. How we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great day. So we've got these to pack. We got to get this stuff in, and I think we have, yes, perfect. We've got 20 of each of these left. So we can go ahead and get this stuff started. We can also start packaging this. I did just now realize that you can hold the space bar instead of pressing it, and it makes it way easier to do this. It is way more efficient. The pressing it wasn't always perfect, so that feels good there. And all right, now like I said, basically this place is going to be reorganized. We are going to move things around. I think we added this shelf here is the only thing we've changed, and it's funny because my algorithm has been very kind, and I found the video that's pretty much the same setup we have here. He's just a little bit further along in the game, a little bit further along XP wise, and it's a little bit better organized. So I'm very excited to optimize this today and hopefully kind of fully automate this if we can end up making enough money. But let's get all this stuff out of here. So I'm going to take all the crystal ingredients. We are going to throw all of these here. We are going to pick this guy up, pick this guy up. We should probably, okay, this is done now. Perfect. So we could take this, throw these guys back in there. That's beautiful. And then any excess, let's just go ahead and put all of this stuff away for right now, so we could take all of our crystal supplies over to the new crystal bakehouse. This is our greenhouse, and this is going to be our bakery over on the other side of town. I just like the idea of having things split a little bit. You know, I want to have a specialty spot that really focuses on one thing, and then here, this can be, obviously, crystal we don't really have down yet. We don't have a plan for yet. This can kind of be our mix house, our mess around house, kind of have fun with house. So let's see here. We've got our chem station. Definitely want this first. We want it in a line. We're going to have to put it on this wall. So we could put that there. Let me pick this up. We could put this guy here. We could potentially put storage units there. We've also, I mean, we've got the packing station and the mixing station, so we could set these guys up across from each other. That's not terrible. Move this guy back. Move this guy over here. You can't put it there. You could still reach that. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. So we've got a space for storage there. Obviously going to put a bed down over here. Technically, we don't need this bed. We could just use the motel, but we'll leave this here for now. And then we could put, let's get all of our ingredients in here. Everything that'll fit. And then all of our excess can go right here for now. So, again, this isn't really our main focus, but it'll be nice to have. And this is something that, you know, it's easy enough for right now until we really start focusing on it. I do that every single time. It's so frustrating. But, you know, the days aren't that long in this game. And it takes 7 minutes just for this thing right here. So it's like if we do this one time during the day, or even if we do it once every night, I feel like it's really not too bad of a setup. We're still going to be producing pretty well, at least until we start hiring chemists and trying to automate this. But I want to get our green side of things under control first. There we go. 8 minutes. What's a full day in this game? Like 14 minutes, something like that. It's going to take basically the full day there. So the biggest thing we need right now is money, and look at money walking right towards us right here. Benji, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. How are we looking on products? Looks like he's got plenty of products. Let me get that cash. $2,100. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Where's our other girl at? Looks like we could potentially meet her at home, cut her off. Let's go see what she's up to. I literally don't have anything in my pockets. Okay, beautiful. And it looks like Meg or Molly or whatever her name is. How we doing, girl? Good to see ya. Molly. All right, 2,200, overachieving. Hold on. Let me see what you got. You need anything? She's looking all right so far. We are getting some messages, so something I'm going to start doing. 5 at, yeah, we're going to counter offer this. I'm going to add a little bit to it, send it, schedule it. We're always going to schedule late night. That is a huge pro tip right there because the game freezes at 4 a.m. So you basically have unlimited time to do that. You just got to make sure you actually do it. And then, of course, the late night dealings also get you bonus XP and money. So kind of makes it easy. I do want to start doing more individual deals on our own outside of the dealers just because those, you know, obviously give you the XP to be able to level up. But, okay, so, hold on, getting more text coming in. So, see, Super Shark here. Let's go ahead and accept that. I'm going to say let's go 5 of them. Oh, shoot. Send him a counter offer for a little bit more money. Schedule it late night. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to go on big late night runs whenever we need to. Let's get rid of all of these. But anyway, the YouTube algo has blessed me. So Nubio, I'm going to link his video down in the description. He has a best setup guide for the bungalow. And I was just kind of like scrolling through and I saw like the, you know, little preview of the video. I was like, oh, that looks really close to what we were building here. And like I said, he's a little bit further along than us, but it's really good. And to me, most importantly, it's clean. Like there are probably better optimized setups and there's like a million setup videos out there, but I just want a nice clean setup that works well. And it's the perfect setup for a 2-mixer setup, which is what we need. So what we are going to be modeling after his video there. So we're going to try to kind of pre-set this up a little bit. So the first thing, we're going to start moving these here. Let me grab all these guys here. We're going to move this as well. Well, we're going to have to move all this stuff over because otherwise we aren't going to be able to carry it. And we aren't going to be able to finish this until we get the nighttime with the what's it called, the warehouse. But we've got that there. I need a medium shelf, so we're going to put this guy here. Oh, wait, that's medium. Maybe we need a large. I need a large, I guess. Okay, my bad. So we're going to have a large go there. We've got these here. This actually, this is perfect. Let me take all of these guys off, and this is going to mess our boy up, so I'm sorry. He's going to be really upset about this because I'm going to take his shelf. We're going to put this here. Let's take this guy. Let's put it in this mixer. Let's just go ahead and package these up. Dude, ever since I have learned that you could just hold the space bar, it is so much more enjoyable because you could just so easily do it. I can't believe I was tapping the entire time. Beautiful. We got all that. This is currently our final product shelf. I don't think it's always going to be that way. We don't even have enough space. We are going to have to reorganize everything, but we're going to take this and we're going to put this over here. So basically, this is going to be our mixing room. This is going to be packing and storage, really almost exactly like how we have it now. So let me take this out. We're going to move this back one. We're going to put another large thing there. I guess we'll have to go buy that. And then I think we want a medium and a small right here. Really, it's all about like smalls are 2 spaces, mediums are 3, and larges are 4. So if we see this, we've got a small and a medium. We had a large here before, so we had 3 columns. Now we've got 5, and it fits there perfectly. And then in here, eventually, when we can afford it, wait, I need my thing. Where's my trash picker upper, please? Dude, the trash makes me go nuts. Oh no, oh, I put it over here, didn't I? Yes, beautiful. Go ahead and start picking this stuff up. But, yeah, hopefully we're going to be able to get a second botanist. I'm going to set up 8 more plants in here. His setup had, like, drying racks and stuff, which obviously we don't have yet. But we also probably want to move these guys out. We are probably really ruining his life right now. But, yeah, we're going to put this large one back behind here. Beautiful. So everything is just so look at how nice this is. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to put another mixing station literally right here, but it just makes it so clean. Oh, we could probably fit stuff here, right? Let me see. Can we fit a large there? We might be able to. Oh my goodness, dude, we could fit a large right there. I'm gonna probably put packing stuff over there just because I feel like it makes a little bit more sense. Yo, why are you trimming the buds right here? Hey, chill. Anthony, what are we doing? Come on. Why are you trimming the buds on the thing? You're not. Why are you watering the thing? You're doing the wrong thing. Anthony, hey, shape up. Shape up, bro. Shape up. Come on. What are we doing? Do I need to restart? I think moving all of his stuff around probably really messed him up. But yeah, we're going to go through. Let me go ahead and I want to make sure we get these in for late night counter offer. Just add a little bit to each one. 250, schedule it late night. Chloe Bowers, give me a little bit more. I think we could probably push it more, but I'm really not too worried about the money right now. I more just want to get the XP and be able to level up. So we're just going to try to get a little extra out of each of these people. There you go. Look at him. He's finally getting the act together. Okay, so give me my skateboard. We've got kind of some things happening here. Obviously, it's not fully ready yet. I'm going to say we got a curfew starting soon. We should probably head over. Let's go ahead and get our second batch of crystal going for the day. We should probably try to aim to do at least 2 of those every single day, and then we can get into the warehouse and we can continue our ultimate housekeeping automated situation that we have going on. So we are going to take this. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's get these guys in here, get a second one going. And this time, guess what? I'm not going to keep that thing in the way. Oh, but I will the second one. This one's a slow burn, bro, because I feel like we're going to have to slowly build confidence with our hookup to be able to get the better, you know, pills that we need. But we don't sell it quick enough. Put this in here. We don't sell it quick enough that we can't hit her up that often. You know what I mean? So it's going to take a lot longer to grow this side of the business than it did on the grass side, but I guess that's okay. So let's pick all this stuff up here. Got to keep a clean kitchen. Always make sure you empty your trash as well. Got to make sure everything's organized. I don't know, dude. I'm weird. Like, I see some, obviously, you know, this game is dominating everything online, and I get so many Instagram reels and whatever else from it, but I see some videos where it's just like endless amounts of people like drinking mile-high stacks of cute cans and bodies and all kinds of stuff like that, and I'm just like, there's no way, dude. Like, I gotta have it organized. I would probably not be the most effective drug dealer because I would always want everything to be fully organized. I don't know why I went back here. I don't think I had to go. Well, I guess we can think about making our rounds here. So we need 5 crystal, 7, 9, 11 crystal. Okay, so the crystal actually is kind of popping. We've got 10 here. We should have 11. 4 super shark. Can I get that in? Jesse Waters, counter offer. 490. See how that goes. Schedule it for late night. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deals. I don't know if they all show up. Well, there's 7 deals on here. Okay. So, we need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, sorry. And then we need 2, 4, just 8 super shark. Okay. We will take that. So then, I mean, did we have any extra anywhere? Shoot, we might have to unpack and repack then. Some of these baggies. Let's take this. Put these in here. Let's put that in there. Unpack. And then we could start packing. Oh, this is satisfying. As long as you time it right, you can just keep it rolling the entire time. See, we were not using this thing as it was meant to be used. This is incredible, dude. Look at that. 20, just like that. That's fantastic. Mainly going to be using jars because that's what we get it to our plugs with, you know, our dealers with. But okay, so we need 8 super shard, I guess, so we can take 12 out of here, and we are good. Let's go ahead and hit this just in case, but we are good to roll. Where's our closest one? Somebody literally right back here, back behind Meg's place, Molly's place. I always get her name wrong, but she makes me money, and that's what I care about. 2 super sharp, beautiful, and look at that. We got a little extra $49 curfew bonus. Got another one down here. Just gonna skate around, do our thing. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He's right here. How you doing, buddy? All right, looking for that. Ooh, 5 of them things. Bro is going for extra credit here. But yeah, we're going to do a little more wheeling and dealing on our own just because it gets us some money, but more importantly, it gets us XP. XP is probably the hardest thing to come by. You get a lot more XP for selling it yourself than you do to dealers, so we're just going to try to be as effective as we can. Finally, what are you looking for? 4 of them things. I got you there. Just keeping the people happy. How we doing here? Let's complete this. 2. Almost gave her 2 of the wrong thing. Gotta be careful about the cow. Okay, you scared me. Make sure there's no cops down this way. Sometimes they patrol around here. How we doing? We're looking for 2. We've got somebody back here. How we doing, Chloe? 2. 1% chance of a customer accepting. They ordered it. What do you mean they're not going to accept it? And then our last one is going to be down here next to the barbershop, which is always the sketchy one because they're always right there, dude. Why did we accept that? They're always sitting across. I wish there was a way that you could force them to not go there. It's so frustrating. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go around. We'll worry about that one at the end of the night. Again, that's what's so clutch about this, is because when it gets to 4 a.m., time literally stops, so there's no way you can't complete it. Like, it almost feels a little bit cheesy, but it's just a part of the game. So we're gonna go in here. We've got some money. We can get some more if we need it, but we're at least gonna start... How do I want to do this? I feel like... Oscar, let's get another mixer. I feel like the mixer is one of the biggest things that's holding us back at the moment. We could get full spectrum lights now. Stimulates plant growth 30% faster, must be placed in a suspension rack. Okay, so things are going to start getting kind of expensive. So I'm going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to buy 4 of these as well. I mean, we've got a lot of money. We're obviously going to need 4 more moisture pressure pots. And honestly, we should probably buy 10 of these because I think we're going to do 6 on each side. But that's going to put us at 4360. We're still going to have a decent amount of money. I think this is the call. We're also going to want a lot more soil. That's $5,000 right there. Bro, that is chaotic. I cannot believe we just spent that much, but it's okay. Yep, we're going to be fine. We're just going to keep thinking about the future and not worried about what we're spending right now. It's always a good way to do business. Just really overspend on something that you probably don't need right now, but hope for the best. I'm going to go back. We're going to get this set up. We also need to hire, I think I'm going to hire a second botanist, but I just wanted to see all of this in action. So we're going to put the second mixing station there. In here, we are going to be doing some mixing around. So what we're going to do, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to move a couple of these. So we're going to have to use our trimmers and stuff first. Let's grab these. Some beautiful buds here, baby, and we are only going to start creating even more of these. I want to think about starting to use the additives that give you a little bit more too. Put this here, like the fertilizer and stuff. I think that's going to be the next step for us. So we could put these here, but we are going to be mixing that up. Like I said, I've already got a plan, man. It's going to be good. It's just going to take a little bit of time. So let's start to put these nicer lights up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put all of our extras in here because we're going to have to pick some more stuff up, and then we're going to pick this up and pick this up. And pick this up. Perfect. Okay, so we could put that there. And then the last thing, you need to pick this up, pick this up, pick this up, put that there. We're actually going to pick up all of these purple ones because we want the better ones, which are here. We want the full spectrum lights, not the LED lights. So we could start putting these guys in here. And ooh, look at that. They're not purple anymore. Okay, I would have thought the purple was the nice one, but I guess not. And shoot, do we need 2 more? We're missing 2. Good. That's why we did this. Gonna get all these pots back down. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2 sides completely set up here. Technically, we could do 8 on each side. We could do 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, because you could do 8 pots per botanist. But eventually, we are gonna get some drying racks and stuff. So we're gonna kind of pre-set up for the future and not waste money right now. So we obviously need to get soil and stuff in these. We're gonna wait for that botanist though. So we need 2 more full spectrum lights. We need to hire a botanist, and then we should be good. So really, this is kind of crazy because this is really expensive, but we're just going to discard these. That hurts my soul a little bit. Let's take all this stuff. We're going to put this back here for right now. I think in terms of storage, we are 100% set up. So I'm going to take these extra shelving units, and I'm going to take these along with a few other things over to the old house just so we can stay organized. And yeah, we've pretty much got a plan here. Basically going to take all of the mix-ins. I guess we could keep this here. Basically going to take all of the mix-ins that we don't need and everything over to that spot. We're just going to keep getting things organized here. And you guys are going to see the method to my madness. This is going to be great when we're done here. So let's I guess we could set this guy up here. Another one here, and then another one next to that. Got kind of a storage thing going on, and again, I mean, these are our main... gosh, I don't know how I want to do this. Let's just put any random mix-ins in this area, and then this can be kind of like final product, or really, this should be in the packaging station, which eventually we're going to get a better packaging station, but yeah, we're okay for now. Again, my main goal is to get our greenhouse completely set up, completely automated, just kind of get that thing cooking, and then from there we can worry about other stuff. But if we get that automated so that we're a little bit more hands-off and it's just bringing in money, That's going to be one of the most important things that we could do. So let's get all of these other things out. Shoot, we're going to be able to carry everything but one. I guess let's just put this back. I want my skateboard. I don't want to be slow. And again, the random mix-ins, when we're just experimenting and messing around with stuff, these can go in here. We definitely have a need to do an episode like that at some point soon. Let's go ahead and save just in case. Now let's see if we can get over to our warehouse without being seen. Always makes me a little bit nervous, but as long as you're quick, you should be good to go. All right, so back with our boy Oscar here. How we doing, Oscar? I know, cash only, we got you. So we need 2 more of those full spectrums. I mean, I really would like to get the mixing and packaging station V2s for the Crystal House, but I don't think we need that right now. We could probably use some more extra long life soil, so I'm just going to buy some of that. And other than that, I think we're good right now. How many of those do we have? Let's just do 10. Let's make it a nice even 10. That's another $1,000 there, which maybe wasn't the smartest to spend. But we're going to go over here, see what we got going on here. I want to hire an employee. We are going to be hiring another botanist. Provide a bed. We want him working at the Bungalow. $1,200 signing fee and employee's daily wage will be $200. That's a deal. Okay, so we've got a second gardener, I guess you could say, back at the Bungalow. Let's get back there and let's get everybody set up. Absolutely flying. This golden skateboard is the best thing we've ever done. So we've got Anthony, bro. You got a new second in command. Brandon, how we doing? How we feeling, boys? Y'all ready to get to work? We are about to make a lot of money, baby. All right, so let me get these soils down. Let me get this bud out of the way. We'll get these lights strung up so that we're good to go. Let's get you a bed, Brandon, and then we're going to get to work here. We also need to make a bunch of money. I'm hoping our dealers have some money because we want to hire a couple more employees too, but we might have to do that tomorrow. Okay, I have some very bad news to report. There was a patch. I got an update when I started playing today, and I wondered if there were going to be any changes. You can no longer do the motel trick. You can no longer put the beds in here. Obviously, Anthony, since he was in there before the patch, you can't change that now, but we can no longer assign him a bed in here. We're going to have to put a bed in the actual property for him. And you know what? He's assigned to the wrong property. So hold on. I'm going to have to quit here. Oh, that hurts. I mean, that's a big change. I honestly, I don't know if I love that. Like, I understand it. The whole bed mechanic is kind of tough either way. Okay, so we've got Joshua now, not Brandon anymore. Sorry about that, Brandon. I'll get these lights reset back up here, and we're going to have to find a bed for Joshua in here. I guess, you know, we could put 2 beds here. That's just going to have to be how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. Okay, so Joshua, we are going to give him a bed so he can start working. Put him there. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and put $1,000 in his briefcase so he can start getting to work. And then now we are going to move these 2 around. We're going to change up what they've got going on. So we're going to edit. So Anthony's got these pots here. Those are actually perfect. And these pots, we want these to go all the way over here. We're going to take Joshua. We are going to put him. Dude, I liked our other guy more than Joshua. We're going to put him on these 6 pots right here. And then we're going to manage these 6 pots. And we are also, I don't know if this is going to be all too much to one area, but we are also going to put it over to this thing. And we are going to have to buy some seeds. We also need to, soil, we're probably okay. We could do a little bit more soil. We are kind of running out of money right now. Oh, goodness. This is not good. All right, we need our dealers. We need more money. Molly, I've got myself a kind of a tight spot. 1,300. You're the GOAT, girl. Really going to hope that our boy Benji's going to come through for us as well. He should be at home. It's awfully late at night. I doubt there's too much happening out in the streets. Benji, 1,200. There you go. Good job. So let's hit up, I'm going to hit up Albert Hoover. We need to meet up. At the construction site for the next 6 hours. Perfect. I love that you can just have him on command at this point. And then I'm also going to get a little bit more soil from Oscar just to make sure we're good on that front. Gotta love when the supplier meetings are right next to our house too. So we've got these guys set up. They have pots that they're assigned to. They know where they're taking the stuff, but they need to have inventory to be able to put into the ground to be able to grow. You know what I mean? So let's go here. How we doing? Good to see ya. I'm just going to get as much OG as we possibly can. I don't want to spend entirely too much money, but we could probably do 40 because we're going to go through these seeds really quickly. All right, and the way these are going to be set up, so, you know, each guy has one side here. They're both going to be taking it to this back here, which I think we might need more of those. We'll see how it all works out. And then these are going to be their storage racks. They can each only have one storage rack, so we're going to make it a large one. We're going to give them each, at least right now, 10 soil and I guess 11 seeds just to mix things up evenly. Or technically, he should have more. He needs 6 more. We'll give him a little extra. It'll be fine. And now what we could do is take our clipboard and we can give... I'm going to give Anthony the good one, so we're going to manage him. His supplies are going to be coming from here. And then Joshua, how we doing, buddy? We need our supply. I'm really nervous to touch Anthony's bed because I don't want that to disappear, but he's going to be getting his supplies from here. So Anthony is going to take the seed in the soil from here. He's going to put it in these. He's going to water them. He's going to grow them. As soon as they're ready to trim, he is going to take them back over there. Joshua's going to take everything from here, put them in here, take them out of here, bring them over there. Eventually, we're going to be able to hire another employee, hopefully tomorrow if we have enough money. But for now, what I can do, since we have 2 mixers now, and this is actually another huge thing, I'm going to go ahead and say we need to go deposit some money and let's go to the gas station. I'm going to show you guys, what's his name? Julio? Nubio is an absolute genius because if you look at this, we've got a large storage rack with 8 slots. Now we take the product from here, it's going to go into this mixing station for its first mix, and of course our Super Chart is 2 mixes, so then it's going to go to this mixing station for the second mix, and then from there it can go into packaging, and eventually we're going to be able to automate that part. For right now, I'm probably going to have to do it at least until we have enough money to hire a couple more employees. But we need our mixes, right? Now, this is where this setup is so freaking genius. Nubio, you killed this, bro. So if you look at a large storage rack, it's 8 slots. You know what else has 8 slots? Is your personal inventory. So what we're going to do, let me go empty this really quick just because I don't like having it full. And I don't know why at this point I make so much money. I should just go straight out the door and put it in the dumpster and not take the $5, but $5 is $5. So this can just be our personal storage for right now. We've got a completely empty inventory now. So what we're going to do is we are going to run out to the gas station. We need to deposit some money. So I mean, we should probably just deposit all of it. We're kind of struggling on a cash basis now. We're trying to grow a little bit too fast, but that's okay. So we're going to go in and you could have 20 times 8. That's 160. So we know we need 160 mouthwash. Let's do 160. I had no clue you could do that, dude. That is a lifesaver. And now we've got a full inventory of mouthwash. Literally the max that we can hold just instantly in our inventory. We're going to take this back. And again, you know what else holds 160? It's that storage thing. So you can take an entire full inventory and just dump it right off into your storage shelf. Then you go back, you go get the second one, you get 160 of our V, you put 160 V on the thing, and that way you keep it super clean. We're not making like 10 trips to the gas station every day because we keep running out of stuff, and we have all the product that we need all in one place. 160, boom. Look how nice that is. Bring this in here, offload this off, and now we are all good to go. So what we can do is we could take this, then we could take this, we can go in here, we can add these. That's going to make our purple cheese. We're going to take this, we can move this over here to this, put that there. You can actually kind of like preload it, which is nice. We should probably, let's take both. So I can preload these, bang, bang, and then we're going to wait for this to be done. It's going to take 45 seconds. And this preloading part, I started doing a couple episodes ago just off screen when I was grinding. It is so nice because watch how convenient this is. This is already set up for the next run. We're going to take this. You could just hit begin, and now we could come over here, put this in here, begin. Look at how nice that is. Now, obviously, if we don't have to do this part, it would be really nice, but we're going to have to for a while. But we could just go ahead and take more of this, take more of this, get this ready, put these in here, put the V over here. Dude, we are cooking with gas now, baby. Look at this. 29 seconds on that, 30 seconds on that. We are cutting our grind time in half with this. And eventually, like I said, we should be able to hire a handler and a chemist to be able to do all of this for us, and we can be 100% hands-free, but it's just going to take a little bit of time to be able to afford that. We've got $999, dude. That's rough. And both of our dealers are completely empty, which is obviously not ideal. So we'll wait for this. We could take this, begin, Come over, take this, put that, begin, bring this over here, put it here, bang, start packing, boom. Like I said, cooking with gas. Now the thing is, we do need some time to pass here. I guess we probably could go start up another crystal session just because we took so much time at night this time around, but we're gonna have to go try to make this delivery really quickly and see if we can't, I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I don't like the barbershop deliveries. There's gotta be a trick to it. It doesn't make sense that people set up right in front of the cops, but yeah, we're back here. Let's go ahead and start this up. Get our little easy bake oven. What did we make today? Fantastic. Looking pretty good. Take that. Put this in here. Get that thing going again. Dude, the crystal is just so... I mean, I guess the other stuff is messy too. The grow process is messy. I just feel like the crystal makes so much more trash. Let's go ahead and save before we attempt this because I've got a feeling it could go very wrong. Oh, we've got crystal in our pocket now. Let's... We should... Oh, we didn't even bring the other stuff either. I'm an idiot. All right, we're struggling. I really just don't... I don't understand this deal. I don't understand this deal at all. They're on the other side of this. Okay, what if I stand out in the open? Is he coming? They're both coming. Time to ride. Jimmy Neutron got a blast. See you later. Peace. Hit him with the deuces. We got the golden skateboard, so we just got to lead him on a wild goose chase. This feels like a bad idea. This is our person. Can I give it to you? Hurry up. Ludwig. Complete the deal. Boom. Done. Fudge. Ah! Oh my god, bro. I didn't like being in that corner, so I knew there was no way we were going to be able to get away if they were chasing us. Do they keep following you? It's just that I wasn't sure if the... Scream like a girl. I wasn't sure if the thing was going to disappear in time. We're good. Hey, don't look at me like that, bro. I screamed. Yes, I get it. Okay. We made a little bit of money. We got some XP. Can we please just get home? Why did that scare me so bad, bro? That was embarrassing. I knew that we were locked in that corner. Like, you couldn't go in the warehouse if they were chasing you. So if they came around the corner before the under arrest thing disappeared and we lost our stars, we were going to be in big trouble. Shoot, we can't even sleep over there anymore. So we might as well go to the house because we're going to wake up, cook a new batch of crystal, and I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, brand new day. Looks like we've got nobody outside. That's good news. See how these guys are getting along. Oh my goodness. They're both working. You love to see that. I guess they're not really that fast. So really at this point, we are a glorified trash picker-upper, as well as we need to make sure that we keep... Oh, don't let me get in your way there. Why is that locked? Oh, he was messing with it, I guess. We need to make sure we keep this clean. So let's just go ahead and start making sure these are always clean here. Take these over, take this out, put these in, get the mixes that we need. And we're just going to have to make sure that periodically throughout the day we check on this. Otherwise, we can get ourselves in a little bit of trouble. But at the same time, right now... Really messed that one up there. Right now, we're kind of limited by customers more than anything, so we need to keep working on customers. All right, Trev, get your act together, bro. What are you doing? Okay, have you lost your mind? Come on, focus up. Get locked in. What are we doing here? There you go. But yeah, as long as we keep this one clear, then we should be okay. So we should probably make sure every night it starts completely empty. It will probably fill up throughout the day. But I'm hoping we can make enough money today to not have to worry about that anymore. Take this, begin that, immediately put this stuff back in. This is so nice just to have everything all in one. Dude, we're already almost out of mixes. That is so insane. It does kind of become a logistical nightmare because you're just constantly like, if we don't need mixes, then we're going to need jars, but we want to upgrade, so we got to save money to be able to upgrade, but we want to hire employees, so we got to do that. So it's just kind of like a never ending cycle here, but we're doing okay. Let me get these out of here. This is going to be all of our individual stuff. This is going to be our personal shelf for things we don't really need. This should be pretty much all jar. We should make this all jars. We'll make this all baggies. Put this over here too. We don't need this. This thing's already done, so we're going to want another Listerine. We're going to want a full one of these. This is done, so we could start this, but then we could put the next two in. I love that you can do that. Other one's done, so we're going to take this, we're going to take this, we're going to put this, we're going to begin that, then we're going to put this back in, then we're going to take this over to our thing. Like, bro, this is... We are producing an alarming amount of grass here. It's great. We just we got to be able to sell it all. We're also going to need more of this already. That is insane. Dude, we're going to have to buy a business soon. We're going to be in a lot of trouble if we can't move our funds around. The green isn't coming in as fast right now because he, you know, obviously had to plant his first batch. We're also going to have to save up money to be able to buy more seeds because I think the seeds are going to disappear fairly quickly too. We're also going to have to keep up with the trash. That is the one thing that I really want to get rid of, but I think it's probably the least important thing is the trash. We can handle the trash for a while. I'm just going to start putting it out here. Otherwise, we're going to spend all day going to the cash for trash things. But yeah, look at this. I mean, these guys, soils are looking okay. We're going to want to put these over here. So we've got 7 and 5. Let's take one back. Forgot he was going to have all those soils too. Dude, this is crazy. We have so much product. I'm going to need more jars already. I'm going to have to give a bunch to our dealers because otherwise I can't keep up with the space. So we're making a lot now. We just want to kind of automate this. And we may have automated it a little bit too early because I almost feel like we're making more than we can sell. But that's also not a problem as long as we eventually get to selling it. So we're setting up for the future. We're ready to scale. We're ready for bigger, better jobs. We're just working our way there. We've got more product than we know what to do with. Then we could shake a stick at. We got this here. We could put this over here. We're gonna need some more of that V. This should be done in 3 minutes. We're gonna be able to take some out, put some immediately back in. These mixing machines are not getting a break. And we already need more mixers. We need more jars. We're going to need more soil and stuff soon. We've already got this over here that we need to get through too. This is crazy. You boys are doing a great job. So we're going to take a lot of this. I mean, this is probably the most we've ever held at one time. Molly, I need you to start slanging, all right? We need a little bit more out of you. Need to trade some items. I'm going to give you 30 of these, I guess. I'll give 30 to Benji. Holy cow, she's got so much money in her pocket. Hey, yo, Benj, how we doing, dog? Let's see what you got going on. He's got 1,300. All right, hold on. I'm going to give you some items. I'm going to give you the rest of this. Okay, so finished out the day, did all of our nighttime deliveries, collected from both of our dealers. We've got some cash again, but what goes in must come out as well. We are going to hire the next two and arguably the two most important parts of this process. So we are going to hire a handler who is responsible for packaging and moving items. We're going to send them to the bungalow. $1,300 signing fee, $200 a day. Sounds good to me. He's going to send her there, him there, whoever it is. And then we're going to talk to Manny. We're going to hire another one. We're going to hire a chemist, which works chem stations, lab ovens, cauldrons, and mixing stations. And we are going to send them to the bungalow as well. $1,900 signing fee and $300 a day. My goodness, that is expensive, but it's going to be worth it. So we've got them. We've got 2 new employees. That means we're going to need 2 new beds. Oscar, how we doing, buddy? I have seen so much of you the last couple of days. I promise I'm trying to get out of your hair here. So we're going to get a couple beds. And honestly, we need a lot of jars. I'm going to say let's start with at least 40 jars. Are we going to be able to afford that? We can. Okay. Careful. Make sure there's no cops. They are down there, but they're not on the patrol, which is good. We're going to roll back here. And this is where things can potentially get pretty exciting. I feel, oh my gosh, dude, we've got a full squad. What up, fellas? Good to see y'all. All right, I say we wait till the morning, but this is going to be epic. We're going to at least put these down. This is going to be our jar shelf. Beds. I mean, beds is a definite predicament here. Obviously, we could put one right here. Can we put one like this? That's pretty ugly. I think they might be able to get by that, though. If they can get by it, I'm not worried about it. Worst case scenario, we could put one of the beds, I guess, outside or maybe in the kitchen. Well, kitchen might make a little bit more sense. Let me put a bed here. Yeah, okay. Just got people sleeping in the kitchen, but you know what? We're all going to be making a bunch of money. And I guess we could just assign them beds to start because it doesn't really matter. So Lisa Moore is going to be our packer. We're going to give her a bed. Since she's packing, she's going to be here. She needs $200 a day, so I'm going to give her maybe 2 days worth of work since we don't have a lot of cash right now. And then we can take our chemist, Mark Johnson. That sounds like a chemist, a Breaking Bad chemist, you know, I don't know, a Walter White, you know, kind of a school teacher or something. We're going to put him here. And he has a $300 daily wage, so we'll give him $600 off the rip. So Joshua's doing $200 a day. That's double. I want to have 2 days and everything just so we know everyone's going to be working. Let's run to the other side. Just going to save really quick. Going to make sure everyone has 2 days worth of wages in there, and then tomorrow is going to be really exciting. Or really, honestly, it would probably make more sense to set it up tonight. Okay, $200. So we're going to put another 200 in here. Just because otherwise they're going to start working tomorrow. So let's just go for it, man. We are going to fully automate our bungalow, and I am very, very excited about this. So we're just going to start this from the top because you kind of have to create a process here. So right now our process, we have kind of step 1 and 2. We've got, you know, plant the seeds, grow the plants, then harvest the plants and take the bud over to here. That's done, right? Now, what do we do from there? Well, first of all, we need the bud to go from here to here. So we are going to use our handler for that. Old girl Lisa over here. Let's see what we've got going on. We can't assign her a station. Technically, the station she's going to be working at is the packaging station, but we want to add routes for her. So we're going to start a new route, and we are going to take whatever's on this shelf, so our raw bud, and we are going to send that to this. This guy also needs something else added to it. We need the additive. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back out to her. Lisa, you got a lot of jobs for me here. We're going to add a new route, and we are going to take whatever's on this left shelf, which is right now our Listerine, but it could change at some point, and we are going to put that there. Now from that, this thing needs to start mixing. So we're going to take our chemist. Let's go ahead and assign him a station. We're going to assign him here. We're also going to assign him this one because he's going to be working both of these. So now that basically means he will start mixing it here, and then he'll actually take the final product and he will bring it over here. Now, it's not going to have the extra thing that we need, so we're going to go back to Lisa, and we're going to say, hey, Lisa, for your third route, we're going to have you take whatever's on the right shelf, which in our case is Viagra, and we're going to take that over here. So now when this one has Viagra on it, our chemist is going to take whatever's from here. He's going to put it here. He's going to start mixing it. And actually, I think we need to make this destination. That's how it tells the guy to move it there. And this threshold, we're going to make it so it doesn't do it until it's super high up. Now, for this one, let's make this a high threshold. Then we're going to take this out of a destination, and we're going to put it back behind here. So this is going to be the finished mix. This is going to be our super sharp, just raw. Then we're going to take Lisa. We're going to add another route. We are going to take whatever raw product we have here. Everyone likes it raw, but unfortunately we can't sell it that way. And we're going to take it here, where then obviously she is the manager of this station. But hold on, we need one more thing. She needs something to put it in. So that's where these jars are going to come in. Finally, Lisa's final objective is going to be to take stuff out of this and put it into this. So now we literally have every piece of the puzzle taken care of. Raw products grown in here, it's brought to this shelf. It's brought off this shelf to here. You take this here, this starts mixing. The total comes to this. This goes to this. It starts mixing. It takes the final product, puts it here. Lisa takes it from here, puts it here. She takes these, puts them here, packages them up. And then the last thing that we want to do here is if we manage this, our destination can go right behind it. So we're going to have nicely packaged final products right here to be able to pick up. At least that is the goal. So dude, this, I am so I'm going to save that because I'm hoping I got it right. We'll see. But that is the most impressive part of this game. For like a little indie game on Steam, dude, to be able to set up processes like that and give you that level of freedom is absolutely insane. And we are going to go back to our little sweatshop, get a quick night's sleep, and see if we did this right. Got a decent amount of XP, made some money there. The thing is we're not really hanging on to the money because we're getting rid of stuff so quickly and buying new things. But okay, so I'm immediately gonna run over here. Want to get to the grow house as fast as possible, dude. I am so excited. Looks like we've got nobody. The chemist is outside. Hopefully everything's okay. So she's setting up the Listerine there, and we've got grass there. She's setting up that there. Why is the chemist not working? What's up, bro? There's nothing for me to do right now. What do you mean there's nothing for you to do? Oh, probably because we don't have... we don't have 10. We need 10 because I set the threshold to 10. So we need to go get more of the Listerine and stuff. I mean, let's just buy as much as we can. 20 Viagra, 20 mouthwash. The reason why you want the high threshold is so that he won't do it if there's just one item there. You know what I mean? So if I mean, we don't have to put it like this, but I'm going to do it to make her work. She should be moving. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Okay. So she's She's gonna put the extra stuff there, and then he should start moving. Oh my goodness, dude. This is gonna work. Okay, so he's got full product there. He's got full product back there. He's got to move this stuff so that they can work, because they can't currently trim because there's no space for them to move stuff. But he's gonna start cooking. I wish you could see his screen. But he's gonna cook. Cooker's gonna cook. Chef Curry with the pot. Look at that wrist, boy. He's getting it. And then oh, that takes him a really long time. So we can see the screen. Now, as soon as this is done, we should see him bring that over here. And then he can mix that, and we'll see if the rest of the thing works. So it's a little bit slower, but the good news is we are completely hands-free. Like, we could be over there cooking, messing with mixes, doing whatever we want. And obviously we can come in, like if we want to rob some of this, we can. It's not going to hurt anything. But they're just automatically going to make stuff all day. It's just going to take a little bit more time than what we would do. And really all we have to do, we need to make sure that we keep soil and seeds stocked up. Like this is unused. So we could just leave these open and you know, use these as extra backlog of personal items or soil or anything. We need to make sure there's soil and seeds, and then we need to make sure there's jars here, and that's pretty much all we have. So this is done. He's coming. I want to make sure he brings the stuff over. How we doing? Oh, there's cops outside. We gotta shut the door. Okay, so I think he's bringing that stuff over here. Go ahead, dude. Don't be looking at me. I wouldn't like it if my boss was just staring over my shoulder like this either, but dude, this is sick. Fully automating, baby. I love it. Good job, bro. I'm jumping for joy right now. I feel good about this. He is really slow. Okay, so that's mixing now. This is already down to 5. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of trouble there. So we gotta keep that stuff stocked like crazy. Let's deposit another $1,000, and that should let us get fully maxed things here. So we're gonna purchase 160 V. This is crazy, dude. Look at the squad out front. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. So the V goes over here. Put all of this on here. They're honestly really efficient. They're going through stuff way quicker than I thought they would, but I guess we didn't really buy enough to let them properly cook. So then we're gonna get 160 of this. We are almost dead broke, dude. We've got less than 1,500 bucks. Oh, but we've got employee salaries to pay. I mean, this is rough, but we're gonna be okay. So we'll put that there. Then we could put this here. Do we have anything else happening yet? Has it come out of this to here? Oh, it's already here. She's already got the super sharp. She's already putting it in a jar. We don't have anything on this yet, but she should be putting it on the rack at some point here soon. Dude, that was quick. And now, I mean, I can help her out a little bit. Let me put those there. Let me take this. Those are already there. Perfect. So we could put these back, but now he's going to be able to cook. Oh, she's going to get a jar. Okay, so she puts it all in there first. She gets a jar. She puts jars in. Oh, it's here. We've already got 4 right there. Where are they? Typically, they show up. Oh, they're down here. Dude, look at that. Fully automated. It all worked. We just need to make sure we have enough money to be able to keep this stocked, this stocked, this stocked, and then apart from that, all we need is to just use our little trash picker-upper thing, which I don't remember where I put it. I think it was right here. And we need to keep this room in here clean. There's no other trash anywhere except for this room. So really, we could potentially hire a cleaner, and if they worked in this room, we would have this thing fully automated, which we might consider, but we're a little low on funds for salaries right now. I don't mind cleaning up a little bit of trash. So there you guys have it. We got a full squad, a fully automated setup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. We're going to keep branching out, obviously testing some new crystal mixes and stuff, but I'm feeling really good about this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.